Uh-oh, you see that cloud? You see that
Uh-oh.
ticker started? That means it's time to kill
I
it.
saw the on air like came on.
Yeah, kill the jokes and time to get serious, Unc. All right. Hey, Uncle,
Wait, no, it's not.
what makes somebody or something funny? Guess what? We're gonna find out today because this is the ultimate comedy guy. That wasn't a question. That was what do they say? Rhetorical. Today, we're talking about one thing. Everybody, come on. Even people who are like sangrons, you can make them laugh. Everybody laughs at something, and that's what we're talking today. Comedy, people, things, shows, anything that makes you laugh. What, and we want to kind of dive into what makes something funny. Like I know, me and you kind of have the same sense of humor, but sometimes Desiree doesn't laugh at my shit, or sometimes my kids don't like. Everybody has their own kind of sense of humor. Let's try to break that down. See if that's just like a personality thing. Is that something you're born with? I don't know. But we're going to break down the funniest people, the funniest shows, the funniest movies, whatever, podcasts, funniest moments of all time that you've experienced. Anything that brings a smile and laughter to you, we're going to discuss. So settle in, Unc, all right? Relax and enjoy a very humorous gentleman's hour next.
Hey, so no, it's uncensored. It's all no holds barred. Anything goes. So drop the intro, bro. Let's get to it.
Let's go. Let's jump into it. Yep. All right, Uncle. Thank you. Thank you for that intro. You're a very you're always sharp, always on your job. Okay. Let's start off with first sip. So before we even start, because normally first sip is you give your little first sip, I give my little first sip, kind of little what's going on. This one, my first sip is I have some questions for you, but before we even do that, I want my first sip. I want to talk too, Unc. You gonna ever let me?
This ain't about you.
You gonna ever let me talk for once on this show?
Yeah, I got some context. Come on.
I get 10% of the airtime over here on this damn show. Okay, so my first sip, because I forgot to do it on the quickie style, is I wanted to do like comment of the week. This one I wanted to do viewer of the week. We've been getting a lot of like good comments. Fortunately, a lot of them are from my mom, so she kind of has to. I feel like she has to give good comments, but I did hear from a cousin, the one cousin that we did the Pacoima show on. He texted me today. He was like, hey man, that was a good show. He put La Bamba exclamation and then put something like that was a good listen. And I was like, hell yeah. I'm like, thank you, brother. Appreciate it. I know people that really, that's our demographic, guys our age, guy talk. Who doesn't love La Bamba or Selena? So I know that one. I listened to it. I'm going to probably listen to it again today because I always listen to it at work, and so I miss stuff. And I'm like, oh, what the hell is Uncle laughing at? Or what? I got to rewind, but I'm at work, so I'm doing other stuff. But I'm going to listen again tonight. But everything I've seen, that was a great show. I hope people tune in and listen. Go listen. I'm going to put something on Instagram too. Like, that's just too good of a show not to
too good to ignore.
Yeah, too good to ignore, bro. Hey, we're all dressed up. We're looking good. We're looking sharp, and there's nobody there to watch or cheer us on or slap our ass. Come on.
If a tree falls in the wood and nobody's there to hear it, does it make a sound?
Was it really funny? I don't know. So my first sip is I'm going to start with so my cousin who gave me a shout out to you. That's my cousin Mark. Thank you, brother. I love getting those texts like, hey man, that was a good show, bro. Easy listen. He put something like easy listen. That was a good listen or something like that. The other one, which was a little bit surprising, my other buddy, who this guy's like, man, it's hard to explain, but I don't know if you have a buddy like this. He's like a best friend, but yeah, I also hate his guts, bro. Like, there's nobody in the world I want to fight more, but then also there's nobody in the world I might want to give a hug also. Like, I love this guy, but he's a piece of shit, but I love him. But anyways, regardless, that's neither here nor there. I like that saying. His younger brother, I guess, gave him a shout out, or gave us a shout out. He was like, hey, my buddy's name is Sammy. He's like, hey, Sammy, you should listen to your buddy's show. It was really good. It was like our quickie one. Then my buddy, he's a hater. He loves being a hater. He was like, I listened to it. It was horrible. You guys were talking about. Remember, it was the one where it was like, I'll suck your dick for, whatever, like for he's like, I didn't know you guys heard, huh? He's like, I didn't know what you guys talking about. You talking about sucking dick and all that. He was just trying to be funny, but anyway, so I want to give a shout out to his brother. His brother, I hope I'm not messing this name up, but I don't think so because this is a hardcore name. His name is Randy. Raucous Randy, Rowdy Randy. I'm like, damn. I started thinking, I'm like, I asked my buddy, I'm like, that's not his real name. His real name is what? Randall, or that's the only name, right? Randall, right?
But maybe it's Randrew.
Or Randro. He's like, nah, bro. That birth certificate says Randy. And I'm like, damn, that's hardcore. I'm like, I don't know if you, Louis, you're like, hey, my buddy Randy's coming. I'm like, oh, I don't know if that guy's going to be a dick. That sounds like he could be part of Johnny's crew from like the Cobra Kai. Like, hey, you see that? Oh, look at Randy's over there with Johnny.
Repping that Cobra Kai.
Yeah, but yet it also could be the nice guy. Like, hey, my buddy Randy's coming, the nicest guy on the planet. So it's like, but then also it could be like a porn star, Randy, like
Randy North.
Yeah. Oh, is that his name?
I don't know how to remember.
But there is like a Randy porn. So I'm like
that's got to be a Randy something.
So a part of me loves that name because it's like you never know what you're gonna get. It's that whole what is it? What's Forrest Gump? Like you never know what you get. You could get a cool Randy, you could get the dick Randy, like
you got just a Randy name. Jackson.
Randy Jackson. Like that fool's gonna backslap me like Randy Travis. Like, bro, there's so many Randys. Newman? Would you ever name your kid Randy? No Randall, no Rand. Because there is a guy in Congress, Rand, what's his name? Rand. He's a dick too, I think. But anyways,
Rand Paul. No, it's
Rand Paul. Yeah, no, Rand Paul. Would you ever name
Rand McNally?
Would you ever name your kid Randy or like a Jimmy or a Lenny, something that ends with a Y, but that's not their nickname? It's kind of
you know what? Where normally it's short for something.
Yeah.
But then it's actually that's their name. You know what? My homeboy has a brother, and his name is Andy.
Oh, no, all Andys are dicks. I hate Andys.
Hey, whoa, that's not coming from me.
Hey, no offense to one of my friend from fourth grade, Andy. Sorry about that. I'm gonna clip out his last name, but Andy.
Oh, shout out Andy, the Andy I know.
And Andy from Toy Story. Yeah, all right. But Andy doesn't compare to Randy. Like, oh, that is Randy. Oh, you see who's coming? Randy's coming up. Like, oh, motherfucker. Who invited Randy? God damn it. Louis, you brought Randy? Nah, cousin Mike brought Randy. Oh, no, but anyways, so I want to give a shout out to my brother's brother, Randy. Hey, brother, thank you for listening. We appreciate you. Hey, leave a comment, brother. I want to start engaging with you. I'm tired of your brother, bro. Your brother's a dick. I mean, you grew up with him, so I know you've dealt with him, but hey, I'd rather cut out the middleman. Hey, hit us directly, bro. Post on our Instagram or our right here on the YouTube page. Anyways, shout out to Randy. All right, Uncle, I want to get to your first sip. So I had a couple of questions. Normally it's like, give me a little background, but since we're talking about comedy, let's go ahead and use this first sip, kill two birds with one stone. Can you answer this question? What makes, and this is strictly to you, obviously you have your own sense of humor, what makes someone or something funny to you?
At the core, at the foundation of it, I think it's intelligence. It's not jack.
Intelligence?
Yeah, bro, because you got to be smart to come up with stuff. You can't just be like, oh, this and that and blah, blah, blah. Like,
okay. You gotta be sharp.
Like, you could be dumb funny.
Yeah.
But that's not, to me, that's not funny.
Okay, got you.
I've always told you, I really, really enjoy Dave Chappelle.
Oh yeah, that's smart. He'll
tell you a 10-minute joke.
Right.
And it'll just, oh my God, that's hilarious.
Yeah.
But if he's like throwing himself on the floor, like, nah, I'm not gonna think that's funny. Like a Jim Carrey, like funny when he first started out, he would drop himself on the floor. Or he'd twist his arm or do something.
Or Chris Farley. A funny,
go through the table or whatever, right? Right. That counselor,
right?
That's funny, right?
Okay.
But then also it takes intelligence to be able to pull that off.
Yeah.
You're not just falling down and usually they were telling a story.
Right. Okay, that makes sense.
The punchline is boom, the physical comedy.
So you're not so much the oh, look at Paul walking a wall. That's funny. No, you want you want someone to think it out, and you want it to like make that fool put some thought. Like that's funny. Okay, I get it. Yeah. Okay.
Like if you walk into a wall, I'm gonna laugh. If you fall, I'm gonna laugh. But then I'm gonna help you up, or I'm be like, hey, you're right.
Yeah.
But if you're constantly doing it, like, damn, something's wrong with this fool. That's not funny to me. Like, oh man.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean? But if
Gotcha.
you can tell me a joke from beginning to end and captivate me,
hold your attention, yeah,
and just oh my god, it's like, and then you pay it off with a great punchline. Oh, that's
yeah,
perfection, bro, perfection.
love it. Okay, do you remember? I don't know, whatever age, 5. I don't know how far you remember back. I barely remember back to last year, but can you remember back to the first either person in your family? Maybe it was parents, maybe it was a cousin, maybe it was Vic, bro, viral Vic, or was it somebody on TV? Do you remember the first time where you were like, oh man, this person or this show or something is just making me crack up, and I don't even know why. I don't even understand it, but this is hilarious to me.
I mean, I think by default, I'm gonna say my mom, and I'm talking about like as a baby, like oh Google Gaga, like whatever, pick a plane with. That's probably like, oh, or when you do the little fart noise on my stomach or whatever, right? I'm gonna say probably that's the first laugh. But the earlier that I can remember is probably what's the homeboy name? Arnold Jackson, bro. The different strokes.
Oh, that's
what you talking about, Willis?
Yeah.
I used to crack up. I'm like, oh, that's hilarious.
Yeah.
I just thought it was funny. Like, oh, then he was little. I'm like, damn, I thought he was a midget or a little person.
Hey, you can't say that, brother.
No, that's why I corrected myself. My bad.
But no, but he is a dwarf. Or he was.
No, I guess.
Bro, you think 3'8" is a normal size?
I thought he was 4'5".
No, bro. That's why, remember, he's in high school and that they were like, oh, how are we going to do this? Like all the kids that he grew up with. Remember his little buddy or whatever? I think it was Willis, right? Oh, no. Willis was his brother.
Willis was his brother.
His brother.
He had like a crazy, like proper name.
His friend, huh?
Yeah.
I forget. But remember, they all started growing, and that fool was still tiny, and it was like, that's kind of when that's when they brought that other little kid in, because they're like, hey, we need a little kid. Arnold's supposed to be 35, and that fool is still 3'8". This ain't flying. Yeah. For me, that was one of the early ones, too, where I would crack up in, like, Arnold Jackson, and I also, because I had never seen, I don't want to say, like you, an a dwarf. I had never seen one before. It wasn't like they were running around Silmar or Lancaster. I never saw one. So to me, it was like, what is this? And he's funny. And what you talking about, Willis? Like I would crack up. I would say that back to my mom or my sister. What you talking about, mom? Like, and she would slap me or something. Yeah. What you talking about, mama? But like, that was one of the first people, like you're right. Sitcoms were one of the first ones. I also had my cousin Debo. Remember I had him on the show the one time.
Yeah.
He was always like, of course he was a little bit older than me. He was like 2 or 3 years older than me, but he was just naturally a funny guy. Like you could just bring him in right now and he's funny. He's just a funny person. So he was one of the first people I remember also kind of around that same age. And I would just sit there and stare at him like, this mother is funny, bro. Like the stuff you say is stupid. It's funny. So for me, it was him. And then you're right. TV shows where it was like, oh, these fools are funny on TV. I like this whole TV thing. Okay. So that's cool. That was similar upbringings. What about this? What is the most recent thing that you can think of? I have a story in my head for me that cracked you up. It could be this week, this month, this year. Could be the kids, could be work, anything. What was the last thing you kind of remember that cracked you up? You were like, that was funny. And don't bring up our show. Don't bring up our show because I know that's funny.
It was basically the last 27 episodes of this show right here. No, you know what? I'm gonna say this is really hard for me because I literally, bro, I think my goal of the day is to find something to laugh about.
Cool.
Whether it's something that I say, something that they tell me, and it could be at work, and I try to joke around as much as possible. Sometimes to the point where it's inappropriate because of the setting or the people around. But I will literally go ahead.
No, can I cut in and say why? Yeah. Do you feel like you have to? Is that like you think like, oh, I'm the funny guy, I got to come in like
no.
If I don't say a joke, or you just naturally do it?
Yeah, no, I'm not trying to make a joke. I'm trying to find funny. Usually it's in a conversation.
Oh, okay. I get you.
Even with my boss. My boss is very serious and very like kind of a weird sense of humor.
Okay.
But I will try to joke with him, or I'll make a comment, or somebody will say something. It's like I feel like I'm always on, and everybody I talk to, I try to make them laugh, or I try to like bring up something that'll have them say something that's gonna make me laugh. There's certain guys that they're just kind of like they're down for it, right? So whether I'm at work, whether I'm at home, bro. Here with the kids, bro, the kids are freaking hilarious.
Yeah. Kids are naturally hilarious.
Hilarious, bro. Like quick.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I'm constantly just like surrounded by it. But I think in the last week or so, I want to say maybe it was not this last Friday, the Friday before was at bowling. And
hell yeah.
And Mike's another funny guy, right?
Yeah, like low key different funny, huh? Like, yeah.
So he's talking. We're talking middle names.
Oh.
And I think he asked you, "Oh, what's your middle name?" And you told him your middle name, and then he said, "What's your middle name?" He goes, "Oh, my name, I don't even know what it is." And then he asked Chuck. He goes, "Hey, Chuck, what's your middle name?" And Chuck, bro, is very serious, very serious demeanor.
Yeah,
and he goes, "These nuts." Oh man, I was cracking up, dude. And then Mike goes, "Oh man, you got me. That was a good one." Yeah, but I didn't expect it, and I mean, just
right.
hesitation, bro. Just these nuts.
That's like timing, huh? It's not only not only do you have to be funny with the line, but you also have to know the right time. Like you're right, that's perfect. Like because you're probably like, oh, what is it? Oh, it's D. Oh, what is
I'm like standing there like
Derek.
Is it like
D's? Yeah, that's
Chuck Woolery, or is it Chuck? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He just said it. Oh my god! And then all I could think of was the Chronic from the Chronic.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And I'm just like, dude, that's hilarious, and I didn't expect it, and whatever. But it's little stuff like that. Like I always tell the kids, man, you gotta find humor in life, man, because life sucks if you're not laughing.
Right. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and jump in. I didn't jump in the other one. I'm gonna jump on this one because for me that exactly sum it up. You have to find, because if you just go through life, bro, like today I got after work and it wasn't even a lot, but I was just like mentally drained. So like when I forgot what I was doing. Oh, I think I took a shower and I was just sitting there. I was like, I just feel like my head. Have you ever felt like you just have so much pressure? You feel like everything is just right on your shoulders. And I was like, what is going on? I know work, like it was just that kind of work day where it was just like, boom, boom, boom. And I felt drained. So I was like, man, if I don't laugh, I went downstairs, talked to Des, she laughs at my dumb jokes and then I start laughing. So it was good, that kind of breaks it up. But you're right. If you don't find something funny or something to laugh about, bro, life can get horrible. Like it's just on top of, bad on top of bad. But I want to talk about the funny thing for me. So last week, I think it was last Sunday, I helped my uncle move. So me, Des, and my mom helped my uncle move. He's moving to San Diego, so he's selling his house up here. So we rented a U-Haul and we're like loading it up with stuff, and then we're going to drive it down. So at the time, we're trying to figure out like how we're going to do this. He was going to do the U-Haul round trip, and I'm like, bro, they were going to charge him like $1.30 a mile, and I'm like, you're going to end up paying like all the way to San Diego. We're going to dump it, and then you're going to drive this all, or me and you were going to drive this all the way back, bro. After you do all that plus gas, you're looking at close to $1,000. I'm like, that is crazy just to rent a U-Haul for one day. I'm like, you should look into the one way. So we were trying to figure out what we're going to do. Are we going to have like my mom and Desiree follow us and then drive us back? Are we even allowed to do a one way? Or are we going to have to drive it back? In that case, my mom and Desiree don't have to go. So we're trying to figure out. So that morning I was supposed to be over there at 7:30 a.m. to help start unloading. This was on Saturday after our bowling on Friday. Guess what time I woke up?
10:30.
Not that bad. 8:30, 8:45. So I'm like, oh man, I'm so tired. I'm sorry. I'm going to get over there. I get over there, and then Big Art, that's my uncle, he was like, oh yeah. He was like, I didn't know how we were going to do this. He was like, I didn't know if your mom was going to come with us, because my mom wanted to go with us for some reason. She can't even really help because she's too old, but she wanted to go for the drive. But I'm like, yeah, but the U-Haul it's only a 2-seater. He was like, yeah, he put a metal fold-up chair in the middle of the U-Haul. And so when I was starting to load it and we're about ready to go, I go and look, and I'm like, Big Art, I'm like, you were going to put my mom in this metal chair in the middle of this U-Haul? for 3 hours down to San Diego and 3 hours back. I'm like, what in the, and I just started cracking up. I was like, this, I'm showing Desiree later that night after we went all the way down to San Diego, unload all the stuff, came all the way back. It was a long day, long night. I don't think I got back to like 9 or 10. Me and Desiree get back, we shower, we're back in bed, we're kind of just like messing around, watch TV. And I just start cracking up. I'm like, babe, did you see? My uncle had it wasn't even a nice chair. It was a fold up chair. He just squeezed it in between the two chairs. I'm like, he was going to make my mom's like almost 80. She might be 80. I don't know how. She's old. You know what I mean? She could barely walk. He was going to put my mom in a metal chair sitting there in between us, probably like this the whole way to San Diego and back. I just started cracking up. I'm like, oh, that makes no sense. Anyway, so for me, I don't know why that, maybe I was also a little inebriated that night, but I cracked up. Me and Desiree were just cracking up for like half an hour straight. Like, what? Imagine if we would have drove down there and I'm in the U-Haul. My mom's like, she would have been right here next to me in a metal chair. I'm just like, with no seatbelt, no nothing. Like, how uncomfortable is that all the way down to San Diego? But anyway, but it's like stuff like that kind of like, where you don't expect to find humor. You know, you don't expect a day of moving, driving to San Diego. Like, that does not sound fun, bro. That does not sound like you're going to find any humor. And the fact that we found some humor in it, that's what I think you need. That's what I try to tell my kids too, is like, hey, when stuff gets horrible or when it's like, it's good to just find that little bit of laughter. And then that helps, like, you know, it helps bring you out of it for a minute. So, I agree with you on that one. Yeah. Like, you need humor.
Just that visual of the chair in between the two is,
bro. I don't know why I didn't why did we not take a picture of it? Because when I got in the car, I was like, suck a metal chair in the middle of a U-Haul. It was 2 bucket seats and then that chair, but he lodged it in there because it was hard to get out. I was like, damn, he like wedged it in here. Like, it was not moving.
That ain't going anywhere.
That ain't going anywhere. But I'm like, I don't even know I can't even imagine that. Anyways. Okay. All right, let's move on. So, like in that kind of both shows, we're both looking for humor in all the wrong places. Looking for love, but that shows you can find it anywhere. If you look for kind of the lighter side, or you look for a laugh, you're gonna find it, brother. All right, Uncle. Okay. We're gonna move on to your favorite segment.
Is it the?
Yeah, there you go. I like to do the audio to when you do that. All right, we're doing rapid fire, okay? And this one is rapid fire. Who you got? It's not who you rather bang, okay, Uncle? So chill. It's just who do you got? Which one makes you laugh more? I'm gonna list. Yeah, this is like comedians. This is movies. This is people. We're gonna go through a big list. If you want to do it as rapid and just give me the answer, if you want to kind of explain it, go for it, brother. This is your hour, brother. This is your hour. Let's start off with 2 of the heaviest hitters in the game, probably for most of the 90s and the 2000s. Jim Carrey. God, Jim Carrey was a OG versus Adam Sandler. Who you got?
off the top, bro. Oh, damn, I was gonna say off the top. It's not even a definitive answer. I'm gonna tell you. Man, in my earlier years and when he first started out, Jim Carrey by far.
By far.
But if you're doing longevity and you're doing stacking hits on top of hits, I'm going to go Adam Sandler, bro.
But then that's like the same. Okay, who do you take? LeBron or Jordan? Because LeBron did it for 40 years, but Jordan did it elite for 15 or whatever. 10,
yeah, but see,
12.
I'm thinking my like, okay. I couldn't tell you the last Jim Carrey movie that I saw that was funny. I can tell you the first
Truman
one.
Show?
Well, that's what I'm saying. The last one. What was the last thing he did that was funny? And I'm going to tell you, I can tell you the first one, Ace Ventura, anything off in Living Color, Dumb and Dumber. You know what I mean?
But don't you think that peak was higher than Adam Sandler's peak?
Nah, bro, because you got Happy Gilmore, Billy Madison.
Right.
You got The Water Boy.
Right, but that was all early too.
Grown Ups. You got the one he just did with his kids, and then the
Jennifer Aniston.
The bar mitzvah. No, not the bar mitzvah. Oh. What is it? I think it's that one. The one
where they go on vacation with the kids, and then yeah.
Bro, to me, Adam Sandler is just
It
And not
is,
only that, but he stayed normal, bro.
yeah, no, 100%. And he put Salma Hayek in that one, the Grown Ups too. But it just feels like he plays the same character. It doesn't matter if it's golf or he's a student. Like
Bro.
I know, but it is.
And
You're
Jim
right.
Carrey doesn't?
Yeah, but see, Jim Carrey stopped.
Then.
He stopped though, because I think he saw it was like,
then.
bro, Dumb and Dumber. That might be the number one.
Oh, that is a great
of all time.
We can be classy and sophisticated. Look at the fun bags on that horse house.
Adam Sandler movie. We got to admit that at least.
Dumb and Dumber beats
Stop.
Happy
bro.
Gilmore?
Yeah, probably. It's close.
And you're a golfer?
It's close. Yeah, it's close, but you're
and
right.
You're a
yeah.
golfer?
Yeah, I'd rather go Tin Cup.
You've never even gone on tour with the Hawaiian Tropic models. Why do you pick Dumb and Dumber? No. Damn, bro.
It's right up the road.
You know what? Yeah, you're right.
Thank God they ran into us. Thank God they ran into us, huh, Lloyd?
Let's go Jim Carrey. You're right.
That was just funny, bro. I was just like, I'm not gonna bash Adam Sandler. He has been funny, and you're right. It has been a straight maintain over my whole lifetime. But damn, that peak of Jim Carrey was just like top notch. But okay, let's
Samsonite.
Oh, I was totally wrong. It's Samsonite.
Samsonite. I was way off.
Great. Couple heavy hitters. I don't mean that like that, but Chris Farley versus John Candy.
Damn. I'm gonna say Chris Farley.
Yeah. I am too.
I mean, fat guy in little coat, bro. Fat guy in little coat.
That guy in a little coat.
I mean, John Candy was great.
Yeah.
But I feel like for the body of work, it's very similar because they didn't have long runs. But
yeah.
For me personally, Chris Farley.
Hey, do you mind me cutting in? How did John Candy die? Was it just like a heart attack? I don't even remember him dying.
He had a heart attack, no?
Okay. Because all of a sudden it was just like, oh yeah, John Candy's dead, and I don't really remember much about it, but I know Chris Farley was on drugs and overweight and alcohol.
Yeah, he lived that rough life, bro.
Yeah, a shooting star, brother. All right, George Costanza from Seinfeld versus also from Seinfeld, Kramer.
I'm gonna say George Costanza.
And see, that's pretty telling because George Costanza was more funny in terms of like his lines and stuff. Kramer was just that slap. What do they call it? Slapstick.
Slapstick. Physical comedy.
Yeah, physical comedy. You're right. I would probably go Costanza too.
Yeah, I feel like George Costanza was like a lovable loser.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He had wins every now and then, but for the most part, he was a lovable loser. He lived with his parents.
Yep.
He was going balls. He was fat.
And to this day, that's always been my favorite thing is that, remember, he used to sleep at work under the desk and they would think he was working all night because they were like, his car would still be out there because he was knocked out under the desk. They're like, damn, George works like 24 hours a day. I always want to be like, I wish I could sleep at work under my desk. That'd be dope. All right, how about this one? Oh, I don't even know if I could answer this one. Dave Chappelle versus Chris Rock. Damn. That might be 1-2. That might be 1-2 of comedians of all time.
Yeah, that one's hard because damn.
But it's too
I'm
different.
gonna go Dave Chappelle.
Yeah, okay.
Just because, like I said, Chris Rock, great body of work. He's got some great movies. He's also in Grown Ups. He's CB4.
CB4, so blow.
Straight out of Low Cash, bro. But Dave Chappelle, I feel, is way more. He's way more pop culture. Like just the stuff off his show, for the short run that it had, and all the references that are still being used today. I mean, I use around people that I know.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go with Dave Chappelle.
Same for me. If you say who was the funniest stand-up show you ever, it was probably still Chris Rock. Like, I used to watch his stand-up over and over, and it was hilarious. But then I watched one recently. I was like, oh, Chris, it came on like HBO. I'm like, oh, I'm put on. It kind of was, I mean, it was still funny, but it wasn't like, it didn't hit me because it's old now. It didn't hit me like it was. Whereas Dave Chappelle, if you said his stand-up, I say, no, Chris Rock. But that show, bro, that show can come on right now. An old Charlie Murphy story of him being, or what it was, a dude that put his shoes on his couch.
Rick James.
And I'm like, this is brilliant. Like, whoever thought this up, how you were saying, like, you have to be smart to be that funny. That Dave Chappelle is on a whole different level. The he came up with during that show, plus his stand up is good too. It's not as, I don't think his stand up is as great as Chris Rock, but his show is just so freaking insane that I don't know why it's still not on. I guess he doesn't want to even like ruin it by like trying to recreate that magic, but that show, if it came on right now and it was on all night into the morning, I would be right there.
I was gonna say, if it came on right now, I'd stop recording and
I would, bro. I'd tell you, Uncle, this is all you would see.
I'll be back. I'll be back.
I can't get away.
Hey, where'd you go?
I can't get All right, damn. All right. Okay, how about this one? And I'm not really familiar with Richard Pryor, his comedy, but Richard Pryor versus Eddie Murphy, a little bit of the older 80s comedy.
I'm gonna say, damn. I feel this is that the whole thing where without Richard Pryor, you don't have Eddie Murphy.
Yeah. That's what they say.
So I'm gonna say Richard Pryor. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, their stand up is way before my time.
Right.
I remember I think it's Raw or Delirious. I don't remember which one of those two.
Is it where he's wearing the like leather
the
pants?
red jacket?
Is it?
No, it's all red, right?
Blue. No, I was thinking the blue one. Maybe they're different. Yeah, maybe they're okay.
Yeah, I don't remember which one it was, and I was like, "Oh, this is kind of funny."
Yeah,
but I mean, I and then next thing you know, he was just like this crazy, like, Beverly Hills Cop, and he started doing those kind of movies. So yeah,
for me, I used to like Richard Pryor when I was younger because seemed like he was in more movies when I was young. Remember, he was in The Toy. And he was just like, he would pop up in like that. I'm like, oh, it's full funny. I didn't know his like stand up. And then same thing with Eddie Murphy. I don't remember his stand up, but I remember his movies. But to me, there's more, for me, better, funnier Eddie Murphy movies just because I don't know a lot of Richard Pryor stuff. It was before my time. And I remember all the Eddie Murphy, just how you were saying, the 48 Hours and the Beverly Hills Cop. And then even like Boomerang, where he wasn't as funny, but it was like, oh, I love that movie. And then what was that one funny? He was in another funny movie. I can't remember it now, but
Dr. Dolittle.
Nah, I didn't really care for those. Well,
was it Meet the Clumps or whatever?
Was he the one that did that?
I think so.
So it's just like, but you know what it always said is like, it always showed that like he was, I'm sure of course Richard Pryor was too, but like that fool was so talented that it seemed like he could do anything. I heard he was like hardcore into like drugs and coke and everything, that kind of like.
Who, Richard Pryor?
No, well, both of them. Didn't he used to live in Northridge and then like he burnt his house up or some shit?
No, I think he got like high on crack or something. They got him on the freeway. He was walking on the freeway or something. Yeah.
Hey, that's back when that coke and crack would get you, brother. I'm glad I was a little kid. All right, how about this? These are our people. These are our people. So make the right decision. Gabriel Iglesias or George Lopez?
I'm going to go George Lopez when he was younger and starting out.
Yeah.
And then he went weird. Now he's all like, he looks homeless and
what happened to him?
And he kind of sticks to kind of the same type of jokes. And like, bro, you got money and those jokes don't hit anymore.
Yeah. Okay.
When he was coming up, bro, I'm like, dude, this fool is hilarious. And I don't know if I told you this. I think we talked about him a couple episodes ago. I don't know if I told you this, but I am 100% convinced that the Jack in the Box joke that he wrote or that he used to perform is the Jack in the Box is by my mom's house.
Where what was it? Like, I want a soda.
You want French fry? You want the fountain drink?
Fountain? Yeah. Fountain. So fountain is like what?
So the Jack in the Box by my mom's house.
Oh wait, no, which one in Pacoima or
it's on Van Nuys.
Oh, okay. No, I was thinking the one.
And I kid you not, there. I even remember the guy's name. His name is Ezequiel.
Oh, it has to be then. Yeah.
And he was the freaking cashier. And I mean, it's dead on. And I wish I had access. George Lopez, if you're watching this, please hit me up. I would love to know where he got that inspiration because I'm 100% sure that it was Ezequiel at the Jack in the Box on Van Nuys.
That is funny. And never he would say, "Oh, I want a Yumbo Yak."
Yumbo Yak.
Yumbo Yak.
And he would talk.
You want a Yumbo Yak?
He would talk fast, and I remember I'd order, and sometimes we'd go like we'd be partying, and we'd go get some like food late at night, and he was there.
You should have
it was
asked
him,
him.
Ezekiel.
You should have asked him. Hey, Ezekiel, is this about you? Is that routine about
No,
you?
bro, it was after that came out. I remember the first time I saw it, I was like, bro, that sounds like the homeboy from the Jack in the Box commercial. Blah blah blah.
And what are the odds? And he's from there, so it like, what are the odds? You ain't gonna get that anywhere else. You're not getting that in Burbank.
You're not, yeah.
Or,
What are you gonna?
you know what I
You
mean?
can't make that up.
No, you can't make that out. That has to be. That's fun, bro.
But I mean, I have no way of proving it. Anybody, and if anybody knows him, hit me up, and I'd love to at least just ask him. I don't want to hang out with him or anything, but at least ask him.
Oh, yeah, I think he's still a good time. I don't know. I feel like he's lost. I feel like he has demons too. You know, he always said like, whatever, like his his grandparents raised his parents didn't want it. Like, I always feel like he's had demons and he's always like, he's probably going to, it sucks, but like give into alcoholism or drugs or something. Cause I feel like, yeah, when he has those shows, he's doing good, but it seems like he's like, what is going on? He's like, let himself go.
Yeah, now he's just kind of weird.
Yeah, kind of weird. And you are right about the show. When we used to listen to that show when we were young, my whole family would like, remember his HBO special and you hear the Lowrider intro, like, oh, George Lopez.
Hell
But like,
yeah.
even the comedy special, we would all sit around like when his new one come out, it'd be like HBO. Desiree's back. The whole family would be in there and we'd just be cracking up. And then now I took Desiree, this was probably already like 10 years ago. It was one of our first dates or whatever. We had just gotten together and we went to go see him downtown. I was like, I've already seen him like 3 times. I don't think she had seen him. And I'm like, oh, I'll take you to go see him. It was downtown. And I was just like, yeah, I laughed a little, but the whole time I was just like, I've heard this joke now for 20 years. Like, it's just not, it just doesn't hit like the way, like, come on, bro, you got to develop your game.
Yeah,
So
in the beginning, it was fire.
Oh, it was like talking about his grandma. And it was like
He knows exactly what I know what he's going through, and he knows what I'm going through.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, yeah, I think I've seen him. I'm gonna say maybe 3 times.
Okay, yeah.
And then the last time we went, it was Laura, myself, my sister Rosie, and Adam.
Oh,
and we saw him with he did it was like a dual concert. It was at the Hollywood Bowl.
Oh, damn.
And he opened up, and then Santana performed.
Oh, that's sick, though.
Yeah, that was dope. Yeah,
that's good. Okay. Oh, yeah, that's dope. Okay. Yeah. We were somewhere downtown. It was like at one of those famous. I can't remember the name of it, but yeah, it just didn't. It was funny. It was cool. I'm glad I went. I'm glad I took Desiree, but it just didn't hit like before. We were just like, oh, that's funny. All right, how about this? All right, let's go. We're stepping into movies now. If Chris Rock versus Dave Chappelle was the 1 versus 2 seed for the comics, this has to be pretty close to the 1 versus the 2 seed for movies, bro. Comedy movies. Dumb and Dumber, which we just talked about, that we're both like, bro, that might be perfection in 120 minutes. Dumb and Dumber versus, oh my God, Step Brothers, bro, which I could watch both of them right now if they come on.
Damn.
I'll leave you with that tough decision because I don't want to answer it.
Dumb and Dumber, which is probably, yeah, for sure, easily, probably my number 1 comedy.
Yeah, it's
and Step Bros is probably either 2 or 3. Oh, yeah, I mean, just endless lines that you just, I still use to this day, almost on a daily. The Samsonite one, just till the day I die, and then the Step Brothers one, the one where where he's talking to the mom, and he's like, I'm not gonna call him dad, not even if there's a fire. I mean, it's just hilarious, bro.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say tie.
Oh, I didn't even think that was an option, but okay. I respect it.
Yeah, no, that's too hard. I can't pick one or the other.
Because you're right. Dumb and Dumber, I don't know when that come out, in the 90s. And that old, like
94, I think.
And that was the same, like all the 90s, the rest of the 90s were quoting that movie. But then when Step Brothers came out, it was the same. So I feel like I want to say Step Brothers just because it's more recent. But then it's like, I feel like kind of a piece of going against Dumb and Dumber because that's one of your classics, bro. That's like that's like talking about one of your parents. Like, yeah, I didn't maybe get along with them, but I can't talk about that's still my parent. You know what I mean? Like Dumb and Dumber raised me. So, yeah, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and just defer to you and your tie. That one's too. It's good we're not doing the brackets because somebody has to advance. But in this one, a tie will work. Okay, Unc. But I might come back to this one day with a bracket challenge, and then that might be the final. And I wouldn't be mad at that. How about this one? This is also two heavy hitters: The Hangover versus Superbad. Damn, that's hard too.
I'm gonna say this, bro. The Hangover is instant classic. The whole premise, the way it starts to the way it ends, and everything in between is just great. Love it.
Perfect.
But I'm gonna say Superbad is better because I feel like I quote that movie more. I love McLovin. I love me some Emma Stone.
Oh, I forgot.
I mean, bro,
hey, Roller Girl. What about Roller Girl in Hangover? And Leah Remini.
Oh yeah, you got it. Yeah. But no, you know what? She comes out and then she's kind of weird. Nah, I'm gonna say Superbad.
Okay. That one's tough, bro. Honestly, if you're gonna go with Superbad, I on this one I probably go with a tie because Hangover is like when you were in your 20s and 30s as a man, you wanted a hangover trip. Like, hey, let's go. Let's make this wolf pack. You know what I mean? Like, let's make this hangover. Hey, hangover. Anytime you go to Vegas, it's like, that's the first thing that pops in mind is hangover. But then Superbad, high school, thinking about parties and trying to get liquor and trying to pull chicks. Like, that's all you give a shit about in high school. So it's like, I don't know. They both hit me equally. You know what I mean? Both of them are a slug to the chest. So
you know what? I think Superbad with me resonates a little bit more because I was kind of like a mixture of Seth and Jonah. Or what's their name? Seth and what are their names, bro?
I don't remember Jonah Hill. Wait, Jonah Hill is Seth? No.
Yeah, he's Seth and oh my god, what's the other fool's name? I was a mixture of both of them. Actually, I was a mixture of all three. And the crazy thing is, I had that Metallica shirt that freaking McLovin's wearing, bro.
And then remember, like, what's his name? What's the stoner dude? He plays the cop. Seth Rogen. Seth Rogen is like the older guy in there, and he was still in his 20s, and he's like the older guy. Yeah. Remember they take McLovin, they're shooting.
So I think that's why I'm a little bit more lenient towards that because I can relate to. I'm a mixture. In high school, I was a mixture of all three. Anybody that knows me knows that I was a mixture of all three of those guys.
Yeah, I'm gonna probably, if you put a gun to my head, Unc, which hopefully that never happens, but I would go with Superbad too, because you're right, it just hits a little bit closer. Hangover, we've all had crazy happen when we're adults and like, go to Vegas but it's just like Superbad just resonated more because it was just like, I know that struggle of like, you like a chick, you're trying to pull a chick, oh, she's going to be at that party, we got to bring liquor, like, and back then it's like, it's almost mission impossible to get liquor back then, like, you know what I mean?
No, back then I had a plug.
Hard. Oh, see, everybody has a plug. Everybody has a plug.
Give me some money, hell yeah, and I would roll in, come back like a G.
And then you're the life of the party because you brought all that. Yeah,
but I mean, still, it didn't get me anywhere.
Yeah, same. All right. That one was tough. How about this? Let's go a little bit. Let's throw it back. Airplane versus Naked Gun.
Airplane, bro.
I'm gonna go Naked Gun because Airplane is hilarious, but that Naked Gun was like the first I saw like that with that Leslie Nielsen with all those crazy ass. He'd be like, surely you're not thinking it. He'd be like, yes, I am, and don't call me Shirley. I was like, ah.
Wait, that's Airplane.
Oh, that's Airplane? Oh.
Yeah, that's all. Like, what do you mean? He was in the Airplane before.
You're right. All right. Then I'm gonna go Airplane. You're right. And then Naked Gun had OJ.
I'm not. And don't call me Shirley.
Yeah. Bro. Oh, what about where they go beat up the nun or like we'll beat up the lady who's yelling or crying or something? They're all in line, but they're all in line. Someone has a bat. Somebody has a crow.
And then the other one, you speak. I don't speak jive.
Cuddy say can't hang.
Oh, stewardess, I speak jive.
Oh, good.
Okay, sister. And they're like, I was like, oh, that's how you talk jive? Because I think I was in like third grade when I remember watching it at like my buddy's house. It was a sleepover and his parents put on. I remember I was like, what is this? They were some white folks and they threw on Airplane. I remember I was cracking up. All right. Yeah, that was ahead of its time. How about this?
You know what? I saw that movie in 7th grade.
Oh, damn.
one of my classes was like music appreciation,
Oh, and they showed it.
and they showed us Airplane, and the whole
Why would that be? Why would that be in music appreciation though?
No, it was like at the end, like during the last week of
where
school.
they're just like wasting time.
Yeah, so we were
okay.
done. Like we whatever.
Got you.
And then he goes, "All right, I'm gonna show you this movie, but you can't tell anybody, or you can't say that I showed it to you." And I was like, "What?" And do you remember the nudity where the chick walks and she just has like flashes her boobs?
No, I don't remember.
Watch it again there's
Okay.
like at the beginning, and then he like went and he covered it. He goes, "Oh, that's it." After that, it's pretty basic after that. But that I can't let you see that. Hey, shout out Mr. Card.
I remember in 8th grade, our teacher, it was towards the end of the year, she put on Top Gun for us. But I remember I was like, because I've already seen it, I'm like, oh, it's coming, the part where he bones Kelly McGillis back when she was hot, before she turned into a dude. Good one. How about this? Oh, Uncle, we're already at 45 minutes. We got to pick it up. How about this? Shaq or Charles? Which one do you find funnier?
Shaq, 100%.
I find Charles, bro. He cracks me.
Come on, bro. It's Shaq.
Sorry.
Shaq Daddy.
But I can't even.
Big Aristotle.
Bro, halftime. Yeah, halftime. I can't understand him. He's like,
once you go Shaq, you never go back.
Trunk. And I'm just like, what do you say? Then everyone cracks up. I'm like, all right. How about this? Borat versus Jackass.
Oh my God. Borat, the first movie, and the COVID one were great. But Jackass has a special place in my heart, bro. Love Jackass.
I don't like Jackass because I don't like pain like that. It's just like it's too hard to watch for me. But it's funny. But I would go Borat. I just like his whole gay stuff where he's like, "Oh, what the you?" And the guy's like, "What the what are you talking about?" Like Borat to me is funnier. How about this? White chicks. And I don't mean like white chicks. Calm down. I'm talking about White Chicks, the like movie. Barbie? Yeah, with the Wayans versus Scary Movie.
That's easy, bro. Scary Movie.
I don't even remember White Chicks, but yeah, Scary Movie is fine. I mean, if Scary Movie is still going on and there's like 7 of them, it's got to be that. Okay, how about this? A little sports. Major League, give them the fastball, Ricky. Or Necessary Roughness. Remember the kicker? Oh, what was her name? Kathy Ireland.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Those little green shorts, legs for days. Ooh, gosh.
I'm going to say Major League, bro.
Yeah, I'm going to go Major League. Major League is just...
Yeah, it's just a better movie overall.
Too many crazy characters. And you're right, better movie. Okay, how about this? Happy Gilmore, that you were talking about earlier, the old golf game, or our new, it's not a sport, our new hobby, Kingpin.
God damn, dude. Oh, snap. I'm going to say Happy Gilmore.
Yeah, come on, bro. I mean, Kingpin was cool, but yeah, it shouldn't have been that close. How about this? Old school. Oh, remember that party with Snoop Dogg where, what's the name? Hey, we're going to streak the squad.
We're streaking through the quad.
Through the quad.
Sorry, we're going streaking through the quad and into the gymnasium.
Yeah, I'll go old school. I like Anchorman. I just don't get the whole, like, fascination. Everyone loves it, which I find it funny, but, like, old school, like, that was just...
It's entertaining.
Gangster. It's entertaining,
but it ain't old school, I'll tell you that.
All right, how about this? Let's take it back to the holidays, homie. Elf or Home Alone?
I'm going to go, if we're talking comedy, I'm going to go Elf.
Yeah, that's what Desiree I heard in the background. I heard a little squeak. Elf. Yeah, if you're talking, I feel like Home Alone was a better movie, but you're right. If you're just talking pure comedy, yeah, I would go with Elf too. Okay. Coming to America, or this is a low-key killer, which I don't know why it doesn't get more respect. I'm gonna get you, sucker. Remember that dude, OGs? Oh, what happened to him? He OG'd, overgolded.
I'm going to say, yeah, I'm going to get you, sucker.
That's
because it has more fun. It has better references.
Yeah, that was hilarious. All right, how about this? Bridesmaid, since we're on the whole little wedding thing. Bridesmaid or Wedding Crashers?
Oh, it's not even a competition, bro. Wedding Crashers.
100%. Why, though? Because you're sexist?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. Babe, Des. Bridesmaids or...
Bridesmaids.
Oh, she didn't want to hear who it's against. Bridesmaids or Wedding Crashers?
Bridesmaids.
Damn, she said it 5 times. Bridesmaids. And she gave me that look after, like, bridesmaids. Okay.
Hey, tell her bridesmaids or the gentleman hour?
Bridesmaids or the gentleman hour? And she said, you two. Bridesmaids.
That's a tough. I don't know. That's a tough one.
No, she said it's not tough at all. How about this one? 40-year-old virgin. Imagine being a virgin at 40. Imagine being a virgin at 39, and then your birthday hits.
What do you
40
mean imagine?
And you still haven't banged?
42 right here.
Yeah, with 4 kids.
That's when it happened.
40-year-old virgin or Napoleon Dynamite?
40-year-old virgin. More references.
Yeah.
I love Napoleon Dynamite. Don't get me wrong. Uncle Rico.
I do too.
Pedro. Kip. My boy Kip.
Yeah.
Hey, Napoleon. Me and LaQuanda are going to be going out for the night.
When he goes out,
a gold chain.
He's got the diplomat chain on.
Yeah.
The dual
Yeah.
LaFonda is the best thing that has ever happened to me. Napoleon, I'm sure there's a babe out there for you too.
Hey, Napoleon.
But no, I gotta go 40-year-old virgin. That's
40-year-old virgin is classic. And those chicks are hot. What's her name? Kenner? Kristen. Like, I was like, oh man. Remember the chick he ends up with? The little brunette. Like, I'm like, she was
the older chick, the grandma?
Yeah, she was the chick.
That's the only thing I didn't like.
You didn't like her? She was the chick from
No.
Dancing with the Wolves.
No, why did they have to give her a grandma? Fool?
Oh. Wait, was she a grandma?
Yeah, remember? She's like, oh.
No,
I have.
Her daughter is Kat Dennings.
Yeah, but then the other one that doesn't live there.
Oh, okay, I don't remember that. Oh, yeah, he's like, I'm dating a hot grandma. He's like, I'm dating a grandma.
I'm like, bro, why can't she just be a mom? Why does she have to be a grandma?
Dang, you don't like grandmas? You heard that, Des? Louis says that grandmas aren't attractive. Dang! I guess you didn't like Golden Girls, huh, homeboy? They were all grandmas.
Hey, I like Estelle Getty. Come on.
Yeah, I would have. Oh man, the things I would have done.
Betty White.
Hell yeah.
If it ain't Betty White, it ain't right, homeboy.
Yeah, that was my motto as well. How about this? Beavis and Butthead, classic. Versus Family Guy, also
Beavis
classic.
and Butthead, all day, every day. I don't know why anybody would even like Family Guy.
You don't find it funny?
It's funny, but it's not like, oh my god.
It's hilarious.
It's no Simpsons, I'll tell you that much.
I'm gonna go Family Guy because Beavis and Butthead started, but it was just it was always the same, and it was hilarious. But Family Guy is just, bro, it hits every hole. All right, how about this? Three Amigos versus how about this? Versus Police Academy.
Are they gonna make some like siren noises?
Yeah, what was it? Attention, old.
I'm gonna say Police Academy, dog.
Yeah, as much as I love
Three Amigos.
Mm-hmm.
Don't get me wrong, but Police Academy, I feel like I think I appreciate the raunchiness of it.
Okay. Yeah, hell yeah.
Because Three Amigos was funny.
Yeah.
But Police Academy was funny and raunchy.
And raunchy at the same time. Okay. All right. Hey, we got to go fast. We're already in our draft. We got to move, brother. All right. Top 10. So let's go. Give me your starting 5, and then you get 5 also backups. We're going to do a draft. So you have the same list I have. Babe, pick a number in your head, but don't tell me. Uncle, pick a number between 1 through 10. Whole, perfect. 3. I'm gonna pick 4. What's the number? 7. I win. I go first. Or no, I get to defer. Or
that's fair.
I'm gonna go first. Okay. So go ahead and give me your list of. Well, we're gonna pick 5 starters, and then reserves, and then we're going to look at them, and we're going to say who got the better team. All right, I'm going to go first. This is the top 10 comedy TV shows of all time.
Wait, you're picking 5 right off the top?
No, I'm going to pick one.
You pick one, then I pick one, right?
Yeah, you got it. See, I don't even know if you're going to pick this one, but if you're just going off of what is the absolute best, this is maybe going down as the number 1 TV show of all time. I'm going to go Seinfeld. I know you don't even like it. I liked it, but bro, come on, you can't go against that. So cross that off your list, please. Thank you.
That's off my list.
Thank you.
All right, I'm gonna go to The Office.
I didn't even see that. I should have snaked that because I know you wouldn't even take in Seinfeld. Okay. I'm gonna take a little bit of a stretch here, bro. I'm gonna switch it up. I'm gonna go to a classic again. I'm gonna go with I Love Lucy, number 2. I mean, bro, that might be the best show of all time.
Oh, good Lord. And I'm gonna go How I Met Your Mother.
Oh, that's a stretch, bro. You could have got him. You could have got that show in the 8th round, bro. That's a stretch. That's a stretch. I want to pick that. Okay, number 3 for me. See, I don't even think you like that show, but it's a classic. You can't. Yeah, I'm gonna go with it. Married with Children.
Hell yeah. All right, I'm gonna go. Let's go at 70s show.
That was your third pick?
Yes, sir.
What was your second, maybe first pick? Sorry, I'm gonna write it down.
My first one was The Office, and then How I Met Your Mother.
Bro, you might be already done.
Bro, you picked I Love Lucy, dog. Nobody likes that show.
Bro, my grandma used to have the whole series on VHS.
Enough said.
Everybody loved that show. All right, let's go. Number 4 for me. Wait, who did you go? 70 show? Oh, yeah.
What?
You went 70 show?
Yes, sir.
4, I'm gonna go Parks and Rec. That show is good. I don't know why it doesn't get any respect.
That show is great.
It's great, yeah.
And then I'm gonna go Modern Family.
That's what it was between that and Parks and Rec, and I knew you were gonna take Modern Family. Son of a bitch. Okay, that was your first get. Oh, bro, classic. In Living Color. We just talking about Jim Carrey. This is where he cut his chops.
That's a great show.
That's a great. Damn, I have all hitters.
I'm gonna go from out of left field. Golden Girls.
Oh, that's good. What are you talking about, left field? That's great. Yeah, that's
but I know
great.
you don't appreciate female comedians. That's why.
Oh, bro, I appreciate female comedians, and I appreciate the elderly female. All right, I'm just all I know is hitters. I'm gonna go with this. Also, might be the number 2 all-time sitcom behind Seinfeld. Cheers, bro. When it ended, people went crazy.
Hey, did I tell you I met Norm when I worked at the theater?
Oh, no, serious?
Yeah, no. George went. Yeah,
that was cool.
I'm gonna go Three's Company.
Damn it. Yeah, that was my next one. Solid. You're still not going to catch up, but that's good. Yeah, I'm going to go oh no, you won't ever pick Family Guy. I'm going to go Growing Pains. That was a stretch.
You should lose points for picking that stupid show.
That was a stretch.
Hey, I'm
stupid
gonna go,
show.
I'm going to go the one of the OG the one show with the 2 OG hotties. Gilligan's Island.
Oh, fuck. Babe, can you dress up like Marianne one of these days or something?
Whoa, hey, save it for later.
Oh, I'm going to list, after we're done right now, we have 3 more each. I'm going to list my top 10 shows versus his, and then you tell us who's the winner, in your opinion. All right, because we don't have a judge. Hey, stop. If anything, she's probably going to vote for you.
The best part is like, hey, she just happened to walk by. What can I say?
Literally, bro, that was literally what just happened. All right, 8. I don't have this one, huh? I don't know why you don't have this. Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
That's trash. That's why I don't have it.
Trash?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's not believable, dog. Come on.
That dominated the 90s.
I'm going to go Full House.
Yeah, that's good. That's good, yeah. I kind of left that for you with the whole uncle thing. I left that one for you. Full House, yeah. And then... Oh, you took Gilligan's Island already too, huh? Okay. I don't really like Family Matters. You know what? I'm going to go Will and Grace. That was funny.
You would go Will and Grace.
That was funny, bro. Okay.
Especially when you go on those cruises that you were going on with the guys in tank tops.
Friends of Juliet? No, friends of someone. Dorothy.
I'm gonna go Family Matters.
Yeah, that's good. I was looking at that one a couple of times. That's good. That's what they call in the business a safe pick. All right, my last one between Abbott Elementary, which is hilarious, by the way. I just haven't watched enough, so I'm going to go with Family Guy.
Damn, I guess I got to go Abbott Elementary that I've never seen.
You've never seen it? It's hilarious.
Laura and Cass love it. I've never seen it.
It's funny. Okay, here's my top 5, and then my reserves, and then I'll list yours. Number 1, greatest sitcom of all time, Seinfeld. Number 2, second greatest sitcom of all time, I Love Lucy. Number 3, greatest sitcom of the 90s, Married with Children. Number 4, sleeper, Parks and Rec. Number 5, changed TV history, In Living Color. Number 6, maybe goes down as a number 3 best sitcom of all time, Cheers. Number 7, Growing Pains. Yeah, you're right. That's kind of weak there, 7. Number 8, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Come on, bro. Everybody in the 90s talked about that. Number 9, you used to try to dress up as Carlton, remember? You used to do that dance.
Used to.
It ain't unusual to be loved by... Number
I
9,
still dress like that fool.
Will and Grace. And then number 10 is Family Guy against yours. Office. That's hot. I'm not going to lie. But, bro, How I Met Your Mother at 2? 70 show at 3? Those are great, but like if I missed it for the week, I'm not going crazy. Number 4, Modern Family, Sharp. Number 5, Sharp, Golden Girls. Number 6, Sharp, Three's Company. Number 7, it was a hitter, Gilligan's Island. Number 8, Full House, more of like family fun rather than comedy.
Yeah, it wasn't that funny.
It wasn't that funny. Number 9, Family Matters, and then number 10, Abbott Elementary. Babe, who's the winner in your eyes?
Paul.
Okay, can you come over here real quick?
Polly boy, Polly wins.
And can you hurry? We're on a running clock. No, if anything, she's gonna vote against me because she hates.
No, she's
my
not,
face.
bro.
Watch.
Well, watch Wanda first.
Okay, good night. She says she can't come up with she can't. All right, let's move on. We'll let the audience, you guys pick who you like. You like Unks or you like mine? You like a heavy hitter or you like the sleepers? All right.
What a grouch.
All right. We're going to do Mount Jetmore, but we're just going to do you because I was going to do mine, but I don't think we have time. Because we're at an hour already. What is your...
Real quick. Boom.
All right.
Mount Jetmore.
What is your favorite from Mount Jetmore? Favorite movie characters of all time?
Number 1, Tommy from Tommy Boy.
Solid. Okay.
Number 2, Frank the Tank.
I have that one. I told you not to take mine. All right, go ahead.
What do you
mean?
No,
this one we can't.
You can say Mount Jetmore. We can do whatever we want.
You're right. Okay.
Number 3, Jim Carrey in any movie from the 90s.
No, it has to be a character. Lloyd?
Then we'll go Dumb and Dumber.
Lloyd. Okay.
And then Ronnie Dangerfield. Caddyshack.
Oh, I thought you were saying Back to School.
Oh, that's another great one.
That's great, huh?
The Lundy,
right.
Was it the Lundy
the
diet?
triple, quadruple. Now, all that fool does is just like a... It's so stupid. And then he pulls a teacher too, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, mine very similar, but you're right. If we're talking characters, we're probably going to overlap. So my Mount Jetmore is Lloyd Christmas, Dumb and Dumber. Bro,
great.
That you're not going to ever beat that character. Alan from Hangover. That fool, as soon as he comes on the screen, I just crack up. Frank the Tank, like his transformation from like straight edge husband to all of a sudden just out of control.
We're going to Bed Bath and Beyond. I don't know if we have time.
I don't know if we have time.
So like, give me another one.
Hey, give me that ball. He's like, give me that ball. I'll do one. I'll do one. And then
wait, did you notice he's got like cherry Pepsis in his hand when he's walking out?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, when they stop him, hey, okay, I'll do one.
Cherry.
Bro. Then he's
cherry
speaking through the quad.
Yeah.
You know the greatest line in that movie is when they pick him up and he gets in right, he's butt naked and he goes,
KFC is
you think KFC is open?
Honey, you think KFC is still open?
So bad, bro.
Bro, my cousins used to say that line. And anytime we go out drinking, they'd be like, you guys all think KFC is still open? Anyway, everybody crack up. My last one, this one is a little bit of a stretch. And I don't even know why I picked it, but I was going through a breakup at the time. And I think that movie helped me, but it was Swingers. And it was Trent T. Vince Vaughn. He just cracks me up in that movie, and I just loved it. Even though I know there's funnier characters. Because I had some other, like Ron Burgundy, Deadpool, Smokey from Friday, Ace Ventura. But I don't know. I went with that one kind of like, I don't know, like a throwback to it wasn't even my childhood. I was like 19. But anyways.
Hey, let me pause real quick.
Yeah. Oh, bathroom break?
Well, sure.
All right. All right, Unc. You back? Are you refreshed? Oh, no. You didn't go to the bathroom. I went to the bathroom. You had to go open the door. All right.
Hey, whoa. No side details.
Sorry.
I want to go cry because nobody picked my list.
Hey, your list is it's a workman list. It's solid, but it's nothing to write home about. It's nothing to get excited about. But guess what? This is something we can get excited about. Uncle knows best. I have a couple questions for you, not just the typical, like I give you a subject, you run with it. This Uncle Knows Best is a couple questions, kind of sum it all up. So I'm going to start with, what does comedy mean to you, Uncle? Like, well, you said earlier you're always looking to laugh, but like, just what does it mean to you in your life? Like, you know what I mean? Like, do you love comedy movies, or you said you're always trying to make people laugh. Like, how big of a thing or how big of an importance is comedy in your life, day to day, and just everything else?
Comedy to me is probably near the top of the list. I mean, obviously, there's, you're going to pick the wholesome answer. Oh, my family, my kid, the wife, whatever.
Right.
But on a day-to-day basis, the interacting, like I said, with random people at work. I mean, there's times where I'm joking around with certain people at work. Like I told you, I try to find something funny, something to laugh about, dude, at least once a day. The more the merrier, the more the better. And I appreciate a good show. Like I think I've even told you, like, appreciate like The Office season 4. Most of season 4 is just great, and it's comedy that it just flows, bro. Like it starts here, and by the time it delivers a punchline, oh my god, it's great. There's times where I've literally told the kids, like, hey, there's certain things that are funny and certain things that are not. Like, you can tell a joke, but the more you repeat it, the less funnier it is.
True.
Because there's people that will tell you the same joke, bro, like all the time, over and over. Like, once you get a laugh, like, let it go.
Yeah.
If they come back and they ask you for it, okay, whatever. But I will tell the kids, like, literally, like, okay, that's not funny anymore.
Yeah, come up with something else.
Because come up with something else. Like, it's not hard. Once you go back to like something that whatever. I've been in situations in high school, even as an adult now, where somebody will take my joke. Like, I will say something and nobody laughs. And then somebody will repeat it and then people laugh. And I'm just like, dude, I just freaking said that. Like, what is going on? Right. So, like I said, I love laughing. That's one of the greatest feelings in the world. And I like it when people laugh. I like when my family laughs at certain things that I do, certain things that I say. And I mean, I look forward to it. There's nothing like a good joke.
Yeah.
Like, I appreciate that, and I will cherish that for sure.
So let me jump in. So you're saying, I know you mentioned earlier, you said your kids crack you up all the time. Do you think that's something, is it just they're funny because you're looking at them like, it's my kids, like everything they do is either funny or great? Or do you think, I don't know if it's passed down, I don't know if that's like a gene being fun, I don't know, but like, do you think that's like something that was passed down to them and they have natural comedy chops, I guess? I don't even know what you call it, but like, do you think that's something that can pass down? Or do you think that's from being around you and you're like, oh, well, they get my jokes and they kind of follow on to my joke? You know what I mean? Like, how does that happen where kids or other people become funny? How do they become funny?
I think it's part of being an Aguilar, bro. Because I know a lot of Aguilars that are funny.
Mm-hmm.
I know some Aguilars that think they're funny, but they're not. I'm not gonna mention any names.
Okay, good.
But I will say this: like, there's a lot. There, most of the Aguilars are smart. They're sharp and they're witty, right?
Witty.
And if you have all that, and you have a sense of humor, everything just unfolds, bro. It's like Voltron. It comes together and it forms this thing, bro. You know what I mean? Because there's Aguilars that are witty, but they're not as funny.
Yeah.
There's Aguilars that are sharp, mentally sharp, bro. Most Aguilars are smart. They're problem solvers, or they're doers, or
I agree with
what
that.
I mean?
Yeah.
So I think when you have all that, boom. So you build up to it, you whatever, and then like with my kids, I mean, I interact with them all day, bro, every day.
Your kids think you're funny?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Okay.
They've literally
tell you. Okay.
They've told
You're
me, Dad,
funny,
that's
bro.
pretty funny, or whatever.
Okay.
And they've also told me, oh, you're one of the smartest people I know. Because they'll ask me stuff for school, and I'm like, okay, it's this. Oh, how do you know that? I don't know. I just know that. Or what's the capital of Louisiana? Oh, it's whatever, Baton Rouge or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, it's just certain things that, I mean, I don't even know if that's the capital of Louisiana, but I think it is.
I feel like it's.
You know what I mean? There's certain things
Yeah,
that they just ask, and I'll just tell them. And if I don't know it, we'll look it up. But for the most part, there's a lot of random stuff that I know because I just soak up all that stuff and I just tell them.
Okay. So do you think that's like comedy
It's
can be
nature
passed down?
and nurture.
Were your
For sure.
parents funny? Did you think they were funny?
My dad was funny, but he was more sharp than anything else. He was sharp.
What do you
He
have,
was
like
very
a
smart.
dry sense of humor, maybe? Like
No, you know what it is? I think he came from an era where it wasn't funny
to be funny.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
What's so funny? There's nothing funny
yeah,
about
like, what are
this.
you laughing at? Well, you know, that sucks.
Yeah, we're
The
poor.
depression. Do you know the
Stop
depression?
laughing. Yeah.
So I think he was funny when he could be, and a lot of times he didn't have that opportunity.
Yeah.
But he had a lot of jokes. He would have
Okay.
jokes that he had lined up. He was one for a riddle.
Oh,
He would just
riddle
randomly
me
ask
this. Yeah.
him, oh yeah, what's wet? No, what's something that's wet that what's something that needs to be wet to cut, but if you cut it when it's dry, like, and you're like, what? And it was like, oh, and then it was something like, oh, funny, and he would laugh. Oh yeah, you know, blah blah blah. So he was like more of like a smart.
Okay.
Funny.
Yeah.
He wasn't one to be like, hey, guess what? Listen up, I'm gonna tell you a joke.
Yeah.
No. You know, and my mom, she had her moments, but she's not. I wouldn't say she's funny.
Okay.
Like, she's not like a comedian, but
Right. Okay.
So I just think, like I said, it's a combination of smart, sharp, witty, and just, you know, the ability to carry.
Yeah.
And that's hard, bro. Not everybody has
it is hard. There's nothing worse than how you were saying earlier when you said that joke and it bombed. There's nothing worse than when you say a joke, look around like,
and
dang,
nobody laughs.
not even a chuckle. Like, oh
Yeah, I'm like, oh damn, like,
yeah. I always try to
Oh,
change the
like-
subject real quick.
on to the next one. On to the
Yeah.
next one. Yeah.
Do you still have anybody in your life, like older, that cracks you up? Or maybe when you were younger, you know, like everybody had that older uncle or aunt, like, oh, motherfucker, I love that when I go to a family party, this fool's here, this fool's funny as older cousin, older family member, anything like that you can remember them cracking you up.
I mean, if you want to go older, I mean, you're pretty funny.
Yeah, but no, I mean, like,
Mike's pretty funny.
I mean, like when you're a kid, like, do you
But
remember growing
when
up?
I was
Like,
a kid,
was there anybody in your family that was real funny?
you know what? My Tío Javier, Victor's dad, he was pretty funny. He had a thing where he would, every time you would see him, he would shake your hand and he would say happy birthday, even if it wasn't your birthday. And I mean, to this day, bro, like it stuck with me. It's a warm place in my heart when I think about it.
That's a funny.
And he
like,
would just tell you,
gesture.
hey, oh, ¿cómo estás? Oh, happy birthday. You're like, oh man. And then like, oh, and you would think like, hey, it's not my birthday. You're like, oh, that's pretty cool. Like, whatever.
Yeah.
It just, I think it was his way of kind of like giving you a little spotlight.
Yeah. That's
You know,
true.
especially when you're a kid. Sometimes sometimes adults,
they don't give you that.
acknowledge you.
Yeah, just
Yeah, they don't acknowledge you. Well,
who's
whatever.
this? Okay,
They
yeah,
don't tell
but
you, hey, ¿cómo estás? Oh,
Yeah.
happy birthday. Like, oh,
That-
and to
yeah.
every single time I saw him, bro, at a party,
that's cool.
from when I was little to right before he passed.
oh, he
happy
passed
birthday.
away. Okay,
Happy
that
birthday. You know?
was Vic's dad.
Yeah, Victor's there.
Okay, is Vic funny? Is he?
Vic can be funny. He's not as funny as I am,
He's more serious.
No, but he's got some jokes for sure.
Nice. Okay. Do you remember a lot of kids in school when you were younger being funny, or were you always like you always felt like I'm the funniest guy?
I remember. You know what? This is if you were my homie and you were funny, you were funny. But there were certain kids that were like little uppity. They had, like I told you, they had like the nice clothes, the nice pair of shoes. So when they were funny, that shit wasn't funny to me. I would just sit there and I wouldn't laugh. Like, man, you ain't funny. You ain't funny. You got Jordans on. How are you funny?
Did you were in high school? Were you known, or even in middle school, or whatever? Were you known as like the funny guy, or is that something that came on later?
I think I was known to the people that knew me.
Oh, okay.
I wasn't known like I was never voted like class clown.
Yeah.
But I think like the people that knew me, like I think I entertained them.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
sometimes it got me in trouble, got me sent to the dean's office, paper pickup, whatever. So I think I kind of kept it to a certain point. I think maybe my demeanor was more like this guy's a little jerk.
Why?
Because
Because
he's
you're
being
more quiet
obnoxious and annoying.
Oh, annoying. Okay.
As opposed to like the guys that were charming and they're like, oh, he's funny.
yeah,
Even though he's interrupting me and he just took that guy's joke, but he's funny because he's charming. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And there you have it, Unc. Look at old stories, family members that are funny. We talked about movies. We talked about fictional characters. I mean, we talked about it all. Laughing is one of the few things I think that everybody understands. That's that universal language. Sometimes you just smile at somebody and they're like, aha, and they start laughing. It's one of those things. I think it hits everybody, whether it's a movie you watched over and over, or and we talked about plenty of those, or a ridiculous story you've heard 100 times. When life gets tough, and that hits all of us. When life, not even tough, when just life gets a little heavy. You know what I mean? It's not even bad, but just gets a little bit heavy. Yeah, a little overwhelming. There's nothing like throwing on that favorite movie or TV show, or hanging around with that person that cracks you up the most. To kind of, it's a little mental medicine, right? That laughing. So I think it's best that we, people don't take themselves too seriously.
Yeah.
Keep laughing. Try to keep laughing. Try to find something that's funny out there, and keep making those memories. Uncle, I'm going to use the saying from one of our favorite comedy movies, although it didn't do that good on this list. Anchorman. Stay classy.
Oh, come on.
Stay
That's
classy,
whack, bro.
Stay classy, and hey, we'll catch you next time on the Gentleman's Hour. Thank you, Uncle. Don't forget, like and subscribe, do all that junk, and yeah, bro, that was good. I like that. I'm gonna go ahead and stop it now. Oh, I was totally wrong. So what about that dead bird they gave that little kid? He's like, my little bird. He said shit had duct tape around his neck.